Yo, what's up guys, I'm back with another video, but let me change my personality for this video. Hey there, fellow music musicians. Welcome back to our mystical studio where we conjure beats, brew melodies and summon bass lines. So Vluarr generally makes darker, aggressive and energetic bass house songs which carry a darker, mysterious and dystopian tone. But what if Vluarr makes an emotional bass house song with Selena Gomez? So this is the episode number 2 of What If series. So let's begin the video. Grab your enchanted headphones, dust off your MIDI wand and let's weave some musical sorcery. Alright, emotional bass house is like that brooding wizard in the corner of the club who's secretly writing poetry about heartbreak. It's all about blending powerful bass lines with melodic spells that make your soul quiver. Open your DAW or DAW and light the virtual candles. Set the BPM to a mystical tempo somewhere between 126 to 138 beats per minute, also known as BPM. Load your favorite bass house samples and VSTs. Bonus point if they come with a unicorn blessings. Insert a magical drum loop and a shimmering synth. For a good drum pattern, you should always pick a nice kick. And also add some clap. For this project I only added one clap layer and complement it with some percussion loops, shaker loop and rides. And take a step even more further by adding some ear candies, and don't forget to add breathing effects because Vluarr and Mesto loves breathing. So the drum loop all together they sound like this. Creating the bassline portion. Now, my fellow alchemists, start with a simple bassline pattern. Imagine you're stirring a cauldron of liquid bass. Use a deep resonant bass sound. Sound something like growl, like a dragon with indigestion. Layers. And for the effects, EQ to cut the high frequencies, then little bit of OTT, camel crusher for distortion, then again an EQ to shape the sound a little bit. And for the sidechain, I use fruity balance, the second bass. Layers. And for the effects, camel crusher for distortion, effector with lo-fi effect, mix level of 25%, then an EQ to shape the sound, sausage fattener for more distortion, some saturation through saturation knob, and again an EQ to shape the sound, lucky sub bass without effect, with effect. Demonstrate pitch bends and modulation because even bass lines need a little drama. Oh no, Candies! Now it's time for the lead. Layers. And for the effects, EQ to cut the low frequency, then a little bit of OTT, effector with a lo-fi effect, then camel crusher for distortion, then again OTT, then again an EQ to shape the sound and cut the bass frequency, reverb for reverb automations, then a fruity filter for low pass filter, and at last an EQ to shape the sound. Leads without effects sound like this. With effects it sounds like this. And to give the lead a new life, I added some pitch bends and reverb automation. Then I added chords to add some warmthness and to fill the mid-range frequency. Layers. Then for the effects, effector with lo-fi effects, EQ to shape the sound, then OTT for compression. Then I added a fruity delay with a very fast delay time to add this effect. Then again an EQ to shape the sound, camel crusher for distortion, then again an EQ to shape the sound, and again an EQ to reduce some low mid frequencies. Chords without effect. Chords with effect. I divided the drop into two sections, A part and the B part. So the leads play this melody in the B part. And then in the B part, I added a Reese bass kind of thing. So the synths sound like this. Now it's time to enhance them. So I added stabs like this. Layers. And then I layered the bass with this bass shot. So the bass playing B, but these bass shots is acting like a chord. So this bass shot's playing B, but the second bass plug playing the D note. So they act like a chord. And with the bass, it gives a nice texture. And the B part added this vocal loop and this pad. For the stutter effect, I used transgate. In the second part of the drop, in the B sections, I added this plug. So this is all for the drop. Then for the intro, add some ups like this. Then a resbake to cover the low end frequencies. Then a pad. Then add some atmospheres. Then for the verse, I added this plug. Then I added these guitars. And then I introduced the main melody. And for the intro, everything is same, just I removed the pad. And I added some risers, drum effects, build-up loops like this. Then I also added the drop lead with a low pass filter in the build-up. Then I added a volume automation for the intro bass and for the guitars. Then I also added a high cut automation, reverb automation and the volume automation that I already explained in this video. So that's all for this track. And this is the remix of Marshmello's song Wolves featuring Selena Gomez. So I'm thinking, should I release this one? So let's check out the final result.